Soros, and welcome back to another stupid intro again. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon FireRed, where I still need to learn how to talk slower. And once again, joined by my sister Emily.
Hello.
Okay, so in the last episode, we navigated the Viridian Woods, we watched our Caterpie evolve, catch a few more Pokemon, and finally made it to Pewter City. And Emily took it upon herself off camera to level up some of our Pokemon, so if we go into the Pokemon there, she got Charmander and Mankey up to level 10, and Metapod up to level 9, and she has also got a couple levels on Pidgey, I think. And also, when she was grinding in the woods, she actually downed a Pikachu, which is the clip you saw at the beginning of this episode, and we were able to capture that. Proof of the claims. So you may be wondering, wait, we were in Pewter City last time, why are we back in Viridian City? Well, remember when we went to capture Spearow and Mankey and I mentioned there was something you could do in Route 22 that we weren't ready for? Well, now we're ready for it. Might as well get this done now before we forget completely. So if you cross this boundary here, our rival shows us up. Hey, Justin, you off the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do ya? The guide won't let you through without them. By the way, does Pokemon get any stronger? Go talk about the Pokemon League to battle. So yes, if you go past that area, it's another rival battle, your second battle. And he sends out Pidgey as his first Pokemon as he actually managed to capture something. You know, in hindsight, probably a bad idea to put Metapod in front. Let's, remedy that. Charmander, we need you. So yeah, you want your Pokemon to be around level 9 or 10, because that's where he's going to be at. And then once you can do that, you can go ahead and fight them. If you have, like, a full team of Pokemon, they can probably do a little lower level, but I'd still recommend having a few people in that category. Other than that, nothing ever seen before. It's just, he's got a Pidgey to his team, and he's in his Squirtle's higher level. Alright, say goodbye to you. 52 each, and that's level 11 for Charmander. Nice. And I was going to send out Squirtle. Now we'll switch over to Metapod, because I think at this stage, Squirtle has learned Bubble, so it'd be bad for Charmander to fight him. And Metapod needs the experience, because when he hits level 10, he's going to evolve again. And then we'll finally have our second main team member. Okay, this is going to be a losing battle. I'm probably just going to try to get him as low as possible and let's switch over to Mankey, because we are doing like 1 or 2 HP damage per hit. Metapod is not the strongest person in the business. Oh, that's a critical hit. Alright, that should be blowing off. Switch over to Mankey. We got our last heavy hitter. Mankey's first fighting type move, learned off camera. I think that does damage based off the weightage of the enemy Pokemon. So if you attack something like an Onix or a Geodude, you're going to do more damage if you attack than if you attack like an Oddish or something. Not doing type bonuses or whatever. I think it's larger Pokemon for that one. I don't know. Anyway, Squirtle's down. And that's 63 experience of both Pokemon. No one levels up, but rival Gary has been defeated. Ah, you just lucked out! And we got $144 for winning. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough labors and had to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Dawdling, I was fighting you. So yeah, rival battle here. I think this might actually be optional. There's no reason for you to really come this way until you get all 8 badges, so I don't know why they expect you to go here. I don't know, guess just check it out. Anyway, whether or not that's required to do any storyline purposes, there it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go heal at the Pokemon Center, and then it's time for a journey back to Pewter City, which will probably be mostly cut out because it's probably gonna be me just walking again. So, transition probably, and we'll see you in Pewter City. Alright, so we're probably going to cut back for this battle because, let's see, if Metapod doesn't evolve after this battle, I'm cursing the gods. Just look how much experience we have. Metapod should hit level 10 after this battle, and we'll see another evolution. That's why we're coming back to this. And drop my speed. That's not the worst thing you could have done. Drop it again. Also wasting a turn. Nice critical hit. Okay, it's already faster than me. Just like to waste turns, not like complaining. Ah, come on. So close. Hit it. And of course, the last hit poisons me. Pokemon RNG. Gotta curse me. But anywho, that is indeed level 10. Metapod has grown to level 10. Nice stats. But that's not the reason we're cutting back. It's this. Metapod is evolving. Again, Caterpie. Once a Caterpie, now a Metapod. And now becomes something greater. Comes a Butterfree, which looks like it has fangs. If you look at the picture, it looks like it has like vampire fangs. This cute Pokemon has become a lot less confused, and it learns confusion when I hit level 10, making it a much better move for combat overall. I think. Oh yeah, it's poison. It should have enough HP. Charmander can take point for now. We'll switch Mankey to point. Alright, so just cutting real quick to show that off. We now have Butterfree in our party. And now let's head back. Well, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut now because we're in a battle. Anyway, I'll see you guys when we get back to Pewter City. And it's our Butterfree. Oh god. I just can't speak. I just can't speak today, apparently. So as our Butterfree dies of poison, we head to the Pokemon Center in Pewter City. Finally, now we got that little 10-12 minute sidetrack out of the way. 10, it's more like 5 minutes for you guys, been probably 7, we're at 17 minutes recording, we probably got like 5 or 6 minutes of actual footage. Anywho, now we've reached Pewter City with our Butterfree and our rival defeated, so let's actually explore the town a little bit. Hello, good sir! There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, you know, just obvious. Pewter City's Brock isn't like that one, not one bit. Alright, now there's an item we can get here, which I'm not 100% sure if we did in episode 3, because it's been about a month since we recorded the last parts. Let's see, is it here, or did we grab it already? Nope, we found one Pokeball that's completely invisible. Why are there invisible Pokeballs? I don't know. Let's also have the Pokebar, because there's a few items we may want to get if we have the money. Show me the money. Okay, motion propels, paralysis, burn, escape, propels. This is what we want. Let's get a couple of those. Because in the next step, either this episode or next episode, or probably next episode, we'll be entering an area where these are going to be very useful. Very useful. Alright. Talk to you. Good things can happen if you raise Pokemon diligently. Even the weak ones can surprise you if you don't give up on them. Come on, D-pad, work! Shady old guy sucking me into buying this weird fish Pokemon. It's only weekend it costs $500. Okay, shady fish Pokemon guy. We'll be on the lookout. But anywho, now that we've done that, shocked some people, let's do the actual reason why we're here. The Pewter City Gym. And you have to complete this to move on. If you try to go, if you try to move past Pewter City on the Route 3, a guy will stop you and say, "Hey, beat the gym leader. Here he is." Like, okay, I just want to go. No, beat the gym leader. It's really fun. Want to voice this one? Nope. Damn. Yeah, Clefairy.
Clefairy came from the moon, that's what the rumor is. They appeared after moonstones fell on Mount Moon. Interesting.
That's supposed to be, I think that's supposed to be a hint of something to come? We'll find that in our next episode. Now we've ended the gym. Let's start this gen. Oh yeah. You want to dream big? You dare to dream big becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Okay, sure. Alright, let's get this happening. First Pokemon out in the match is the top left of the Pokemon list, but changing the order Pokemon It's just telling us stuff we already know. Making an advantage by different order of shoot your opponent's party. Alright. Thought you were gonna give me something important. Guess not. There's a... Nope. He does not want us to get to Brock.
Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock.
I mean, I'm not 10,000 light years. I'm 20 feet in front of him. I think a confusing distance in time, Captain? Camper Liam. Oh god, and I can't speak and I can't read. Alright, so he's gonna send out Geodude first. This is how gym battles generally are. There's the gym leader who you get to fight to get the badge and all that, and there are also junior trainers who you fight for experience because they're in your way. And this is why we're raising a Mankey. Rock is a rock-type gym. Fighting types are really good against rock. If you didn't get a Squirtle or Bulbasaur, which are grass types and also good against rock, and also against ground, which this gym also employs sometimes, you'll need a Mankey if you want an easy time of doing this. You can beat this gym with Charmander alone. I've done it, but it takes a long-ass time. I'll tell you that much. Level up, 183 experience. That's one good thing about these trainers. They get a lot of XP. Yeah. And we learned Karate Chop, which is a high critical hit ratio, and I think it's stronger than Low Kick. Now he's about to send in Sandshrew. Doesn't have type advantage, so let's go with Butterfree, which I think is flying type? Yep, Bug Flying, so any ground type moves Sandshrew tries to you are going to be completely useless. Yeah, certain Pokemon have type immunities. Like, I'm not sure if I covered this completely, but you saw it out. If you use certain moves, they're going to be super effective and do double damage. And use other moves, they will might be resistant to a Pokemon and do half damage. A few Pokemon have type immunities. It means they are completely immune to a certain type of attack used by an enemy. For example, flying type Pokemon are completely immune to ground type moves. Alright, I've gone through more exposition. Let's confuse this Sandshrew with Confusion. It doesn't actually cause the Confusion stat directly. I mean, it does have a chance to cause confusion, but it's mainly a damage dealing attack. Standard accuracy lowering attacks. This is the one status condition I hate. Accuracy and evasion status condition attacks. Eventually they can lower your accuracy to a point where you just can't hit anything, and the battle's unfair because of that. Okay, we got Confusion. Confusion is a status effect that means the Sandshrew has a chance to hit itself and do damage. I'm guessing it trips over a rock or something. I don't know, it could be... Even if it was confused, I doubt it'd be stupid enough to just punch it itself in the face. Whatever works though. The reason you can do this gym with Charmander alone is because Brock, or one of his junior trainers, don't pack any good ground or rock type moves, I don't believe, so if you have Charmander, you should be fine in that regard, but I'd still get a Mankey if you have him, because it just makes the fight much easier. You realize it's a mistake. Not yours isn't time, it measures distance. Thank you for the $220. Alright, now you're dealt with this junior trainer. We deal with the big man himself, Brock. Say here, I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock hard willpower is evident even on Pokemon. Pokemon are all rock hard and have true good determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all rock type. Has there been a sentence this guy has said without the word rock in it yet? Pwah, you're gonna challenge me? No, you lose. Up there it is. Master Trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. So yeah, now we fight Brock, and I think we might be a little under level for this fight. The guide I'm using says you should be around 11 to 13. We have a couple of 11. So we're kind of on the low end of Stuck'em, but we have type advantage. I'm pretty sure we can do this. If not, well, a lot of walking for us. Alright, let's try Karate Chop. Find another hit should do with that. I'm going to use Tackle. Okay, Geodude is down. More experience. He's about to send in Onix. This is his heavy hitter. Rock-type Pokemon tend to have a lot of physical defense. Onix especially. Not so much special, so if you got like special moves, like I think Squirtle has some special attacks like Bubble, which will do a lot to him because they have low special defense and they're weak to water-type moves. Mankey's physical attack, so it's going to be physical versus defense, but it's still going to be type advantage, so we should still be fine. Brock is really going to be a battle of attrition if you don't have type advantage. Critical hit. That's a good thing about Mankey. Despite a Karate Chop, it's got a high crit hit ratio. Unfortunately, Brock got a hit as well, but still going down. Look at that. 11 to 13. We'll do you with 11. And now we're at level 12, Mankey. And we've defeated Leader Block. Oh god, I should just stop trying. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer to you this. The official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Receive the Boulder Badge from Brock, the first of 8 gym badges we're going to need to receive. But just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables use of Flash outside of battle. Oh joy, Flash. Can you sense my excitement? I'll get to those when we eventually get to them. Of course, Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. And we got $1,400. This is where the money was hiding.
Big bucks.
Wait, take this with you. And we received TM39 from Brock. Put it in the TM case. A TM tactical machine contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches a move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for one use only. So when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. I don't think we ever see him use. It hurls bullets at the foe and lowers their speed. Nice. So as Brock was saying, TMs still teach your Pokemon one move instantly, if they can learn it, and they can often learn moves they normally can't level up. But it's one use, so you can only use TMs once, which is actually something that's changed Gen 5 and beyond. Those gens, you can actually use TMs as many times as you want, which is pretty interesting, but I don't have first-time experience with it because I haven't played Gen 5 or anything that has that. But we had defeated Brock and gotten ourselves the Boulder Badge as proof of our victory. Huzzah! My sister's phone goes off. So anywho, let's head over to the Pokemon Center and heal up to commemorate our victory. And then continue onwards. Let's also talk to people, because we haven't been doing that a lot. Okay, now that we have the Boulder Badge, we can start progressing again, because the kid's not going to bother us about not having the right badge. So let's go talk to people. Emily, get your voice ready. If I can get the D-pad ready.
Yawn. When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Snore. Jigglypuff.
Wait, you're gonna black out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well we didn't black out, so I don't know what this guy's problem is.
What? Team Rocket is at Mount Moon, huh? I'm on the phone. Scram.
You don't look like you're on a phone.
Okay. I think you might
Ass.
be a little bit senile.
Nah, he's just being an ass.
I really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one.
You can just go to the Viridian Woods, kid. They're there. Pretty hard to find, but they're there.
I'm trading Pokemon with that kid there. I had 2 Pikachus. I figured I might as well trade one.
Don't brag about it.
Hi, glad to meet you. That's unfriendly of you. How about saying hi back?
I'm a silent protagonist. What can I do? I can't speak at all.
Smoke, come on, tell me about yourself. I'd love to hear your profile. Tell me something good about yourself. What's your profile?
Okay, we'll go with yes.
What's your profile?
I am a Pokemon friend. Sure. We'll go with that.
Oh, you've decided not to?
I thought I hit okay. Ah, forget it, lady. I am officially not interested anymore. Anywho, now that we've settled around talking to people, we can move east. Let's talk to this guy, though. This D-pad sucks.
Did you check out the museum?
We did not.
Really? You absolutely have to go.
Ah, now this guy's gonna drag us there. We'll go to the museum later.
This is it, the museum. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. See you around.
Yeah, you can spend $50 to go to the museum and look at Pokemon things, but there's nothing to do here at the moment, and we have to come back later anyway, much later in the game, so I'm just gonna wait until we actually have to come back here to get things. No sense in wasting $50 now. Alright. So, let's proceed on Route 3 as this guy is standing here. What does Emily need to do? Something real fast. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. We went back and forth a bunch between Viridian and Pewter City, fought our rival, evolved our Metapod, and we had defeated Pewter City's gym leader, Rock, and got the Boulder Badge. And now we must move to east on Route 3 to see what awaits us here. We're going to find out what awaits us next episode, so until next time, remember to lane, take the controller, and have a good time. Peace out, peoples.